Stampers, this is Dawn, and today we're going to make this beautiful Christmas card. This was a swap from On Stage from Beth Bollinger. Isn't it gorgeous? And I went ahead and remade her card in the Night of Navy, and then I also made one in the Soft Sky. So pretty. So we're going to make the cherry cobbler, but I'm just going to tweak it a little bit from Beth's card. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for my base, I'm using the Whisper White, and this is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then the cherry cobbler is cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then a piece of Whisper White, which is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and you'll see the difference here. Let me show you Beth's card again. So she used the cherry cobbler as the base. Okay, so I'm just using that as a layer and then using the Whisper White as the main base of the card. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and stamp. I'm going to stamp on the Whisper White piece. And we're going to be using the Hearts Come Home stamp set. And remember, this comes in a bundle. And this is the Hometown Greetings Edgeits. And you can purchase them together in a bundle and save 10%. So I'm going to be stamping All Hearts Come Home for Christmas. And we're going to use the Smoky Slate classic ink, and I'm going to stamp this over here towards the right hand side. We want to stamp before we run this through the embossing machine with the Big Shot. Okay, so there's our stamped image. Now let me show you what Beth did on her card. So she used the Silver Embossing powder on hers. I don't know if that's even going to show up on camera, but it's so beautiful. So the Smoky Slate works just as well. And especially when you're mass producing a lot of these cards, maybe the Smoky Slate might be a little bit quicker for you. All right, so let's grab our Big Shot. Okay, so we're going to be using the Softly Falling Embossing folder. It's so pretty. It looks like snow. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab our base that we already stamped on. Let me grab that. And we're going to put the card in. I guess this is going to be like upside down because I want the heavier part of the snow on the top of our card, and then it's falling down this way, so it's going to be like a little bit lesser down here where the greeting is. So you're just going to put that in the folder, and then we're also using the Big Shot platform without the thin die adapter. Going to use our acrylic plates, lay one down and then one more, and we're going to run that through the Big Shot. So here's our embossed piece. Isn't that beautiful? All right, now we're going to change out the platform to the magnetic platform. Okay, so the next step, we're going to cut a circle out, and we're using the layering circle Fromelits and then also the stitch shape Fromelits, and we're using the second one from the largest in the circle, and then the layering circle just fits right inside of that. Now you could cut this out before you emboss it if you want. That's totally up to you. So you're just going to nestle those together, and we're just going to cut that out. Let me see here. I want to get that centered. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, now we're going to go ahead and cut that out. Alright, so we're going to use that on another project. We don't need the circle, but we need the outline of the frame to make it look like an ornament. So beautiful. Okay, so there's our ornament part. Okay, next we're going to take the Hometown Greetings Edgeits. We're going to use this one with the church. And all we're going to use mainly is just the house and the tree. So we're just going to go ahead and lay this onto a piece of Whisper White. And we're just going to run that through. Okay, so there's our house and our tree. All right, now we're done with the Big Shot, so let's go ahead and move that. All right, so let's bring in our pieces. We're going to start with the little ornament part of the card. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the front part of the ornament, and I'm going to lay some adhesive on the back side. You only need to do the bottom section of your ornament because this is where the house is going to fit inside of that. So we're just going to position that right over top of the house and the tree. And then we're just going to cut that out the bottom of the Whisper White piece, so it goes up underneath there, because nobody's going to see that part, but we don't want that sticking out. How easy, right? All right, now we're going to grab some mini dimensionals. Okay, we're going to flip this over, and we're just going to add a few along the top of the edge and then also to the house. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so there's our ornament part of the card. Okay, so now we're going to take a piece of scrap cherry cobbler. I'm going to use the cookie cutter builder punch. We're going to punch out this tiny little heart. It's the only part of the punch that we need for the front of the card. There it is. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add our silver ribbon. This is the 1/8 silver ribbon. This is also available in the gold. And I'm going to put adhesive along the bottom edge and then also on the top of the circle cut out. I'm just going to wrap this along the bottom edge right about there. You want it to kind of be below the greeting there. That looks good. Okay, and then we're going to make our little ornament hanger. Just going to take the ribbon and just wrap it around. Okay, so it should look like that now. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add our adhesive to the back part of the front. This is where we're going to layer onto the cherry cobbler. Okay, we're going to take our ornament part. We're going to remove the backings of the mini dimensionals. Okay, so we're going to put this right in the center of that circle. That looks pretty good. About there. Isn't that cute? All right, so then we're going to take our liquid glue and we're just going to add a little dot. And this is where we're going to put that little red cherry cobbler heart. Hopefully I can pick it up. Put that little cherry cobbler heart next to the home. Grab my paper piercing tool to turn it. There we go. Isn't that pretty? All right, then we're going to grab a glue dot, little mini glue dot. I'm going to put this right up at the top of that string. And we're going to add a bow. And I used the 1/8 silver ribbon as well for the bow. Just went ahead and tied that beforehand. So cute. Oh my gosh, I love this card. And now we're just going to go ahead and put it onto the Whisper White base. So pretty. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and stamp the greeting on the inside. You grab the Smoky Slate. And then the greeting is also from the Hearts Come Home, and it's wishing you a beautiful season and a new year of peace and happiness. Just want to make sure I have it stamping the right way. So we're just going to stamp this with the Smoky Slate right in the center. And then of course you could add a couple more hearts if you want to kind of bring in the front of the card to the inside. So pretty. So let me show you the other ones really quick. Okay, so here's Beth's card. So beautiful. And then here's the Night of Navy and then the Soft Sky. So pretty. Okay, thank you for your swap card, Beth. I love it. Okay, so I have all the items listed below, and then also subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, see you later. Bye.